This is RadioFire.com. Yours truly, Don McKay, in here. The Don McKay Morning Show. Thank you for joining me. New episodes of the show drop daily, 9 a.m. Now, Baltimore's top prosecutor is urging a federal appeals court to find that she is immune from a civil lawsuit filed by 5 police officers that were charged in the death of Freddie Gray. So here's what's crazy. If I get arrested and charged with something, what are the chances that I could go back and sue the prosecutor? If that was something that people could do, people would be suing prosecutors all the time. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But these officers are suing Marilyn Mosby, who, let me tell you real quick about Marilyn Mosby. So when the trials were going on, I saw Marilyn Mosby downtown at Shake Shack. Yeah, Shake Shack. You know the Shake Shack? It's on Pratt Street here in Baltimore, down at Inner Harbor. It's next to Chick-fil-A. Shake Shack. She was in the Shake Shack. So I'm in Shake Shack with some of my friends, and it's like, so I see Marilyn Mosby, and so she has some security with her. And so I didn't want to groupie out because I don't groupie out for nobody, right? Okay, I groupied out one time. I didn't really groupie out one time. I'm going to tell you that story now since I mentioned it. But I didn't groupie out. And I wasn't groupie out for Marilyn Mosby. It's Marilyn Mosby. I mean, she's cool, but I mean, she's a prosecutor. But is she a star? No, she's not a star. Marilyn Mosby can't rap. But anyway, I see Marilyn Mosby, and she got her Shake Shack burger and her Shake Shack shake. And she's getting in this, because all politicians on a certain level have the black SUV with the tinted windows, that whole thing. So she has that. She's getting in the car. And so her security, try to hold people back from coming past. You know what I mean? Kind of like one of them type of things. And so me and my friends just crossed the line, And so she kind of looked like, don't you see that? You know what I mean? We just kept on walking. Point of the story is nothing, really. Okay, so one time that I almost groupied out, and it's not really a groupied out type of thing, though. So I ran into Kathy Hughes at an event at, it's like a For Sisters Only. This was years ago. So I was young, but Kathy Hughes was doing it. She still is doing it. So I was with the girl I was dating at the time, and so Tina. I was with Tina. I don't shout Tina out too much. So anyway, so we're walking in. We're in For Sisters Only. And as we're walking, it's like, boom, there's Kathy Hughes. So she's like, why don't you say something to her? So I go over to her. So I'm like, but nothing came out. And it just was like, I was just visualizing her doing the reads from the commercials where she'd say, Dad, I'm talking about this. And remember this. It was really weird. And so it wasn't that I was amazed by I saw Kathy Hughes. I was trying to visualize her doing a commercial, and I couldn't do it, and therefore I couldn't talk. All right, so let's get back to Marilyn Mosby. But anyway, Marilyn Mosby being sued by these officers. Check this out. For malicious prosecution, defamation, invasion of privacy. These are all the things that happen to men and women every day by prosecutors. But the police, in this case of Freddie Gray, instead of just sitting back, y'all got off, y'all got your money, the guy's dead. Instead of doing that, y'all want to add more insult to more injury, and you want to try to sue the prosecutor that you're going to need later on down the road. It doesn't even make sense. But Mosby said in a brief statement filed this week in the 4th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals that a lower court should have found her to be immune from being sued because she is a prosecutor. Like suing people, bringing charges of people, that's what the fuck she does. Like, that's her job. It's like, you have one job. Like, that's her job. So that, I don't know. Can people that were wrongfully imprisoned sue the officers? They don't sue the officers per se. They get money in a lot of instances, but they're not personally suing the officers. But of course we remember Freddie Gray died back in 2015, a week after his neck was broken in the back of a police van. Of course, we don't know how this happened. It's just, we don't know. We don't know. The officer said that Mosby prosecuted them in order to bring down this civil arrest. 3 were acquitted, and then Mosby dropped the remaining cases, if you remember that. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm rooting for Marilyn Mosby, personally. But she's been keeping kind of a low profile. Let's know your thoughts in the comment section. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Diamond K Show, at Radio on Fire. Should Marilyn Mosby, Baltimore's state's attorney, be immune from being sued because she is a prosecutor? That's what the fuck she does. She prosecutes cases. Let us know. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Diamond K Show, at Radio on Fire.